When you campaigned, you gave your desire to increase the growth rate from 5% a year to 8% a year. What other steps are you taking? What industries do you see coming in the future to Indonesia? And what would you say to Americans and others about why they should invest in Indonesia today so you can get that 8% growth rate?
I think 8% is very achievable. It's very achievable. As I mentioned to you, for instance, even with this free meal program, we are creating directly 1.5 million jobs. Directly. And there's 30,000 kitchens times 50 people working in the kitchen. 2 or 3 shifts, so 50 people times 30,000. That's 1.5 million. So the economic experts tell me that 1% growth will create 400,000 jobs. Well, we created already 1.5 million jobs. That's 3%. And that's not even with the 81,000 cooperatives. There we calculate we will also create at least another 15 jobs. But the beauty of the whole thing is that each kitchen has created 15 local entrepreneurs. One selling their eggs, the other one selling vegetables, the other one selling fish, this one selling meat, the other one so. And each of these 15 vendors or suppliers will have at least 5, 10, or 15 workers.
So foreign investors will be witnessing a growing economy which attracts capital.
I think so. Growing economy, and if these people have money, what do? They will buy shoes, clothes. They want to improve their housing. They want each to buy maybe motorcycle, television. So I think this is the way. I mean, of course, the big guys will want to go to the big things, right? For instance, we have a lot of minerals, a lot of critical minerals. Maybe number 4 or 5 in bauxite. We are in critical minerals. We are in, so I think there's a lot of space for new investment. We need more exploration for oil and gas. We need more drilling. We find out that we have, I think, 30,000, 40,000 old wells that with new technology we can increase our yield. So I think there's a lot of room for investment, and I think Indonesia must be something that will attract a lot of interest to come in, because I think not many economies, I think, in the present world enjoy. Even now we are growing at 5% a year. I mean, many other countries are not even growing at all. 1%, 2%, even. I just came from Sharm el-Sheikh. I meet all the leaders, and we were exchanging notes, and many countries are struggling with energy and all that. And I think we are blessed with so many resources, but of course, I'm not satisfied. We have to manage better our resources.
One of the couple of things you're doing, one is improving tax collection, and the other is you may be looking at tax cuts to help stimulate the economy. Then in Tawa, which has under assets starting off $1 trillion. And it not only includes your major banks, but it includes Pertamina, but also, amazingly, you had 1,000 state-owned businesses that now you're going to rationalize, reduce, because together they're only returning 1% on assets. So if you give a boost to the economy.
I think so. So I've given direction to the chairman of the Donantara to rationalize everything, cut down from the 1,000 state-owned enterprise maybe to more rational figure, maybe 200 or 230, 240, and then run them with international standards, right? So I am convinced that that 1 or 2% return can increase, must increase. I think, and I told the Donantara management to run it on an international business standards. You can look for the best brains, best talents, and I've changed the regulations. Now, expatriates, non-Indonesians can be leading our SOEs. I'm very excited, but because sometimes I don't know. There is some sort of disconnect sometimes between the economic players and the political players, the political leaders. Many political leaders, I think, do not want to do their homework. Many political leaders maybe are afraid of figures or afraid of business. So I think it now behooves all the younger leaders of Indonesia who want to be political leaders. You must understand business and economics. I think I heard somewhere, was it under Clinton's campaign somewhere, that he put in his campaign room, what?
It's the economy, stupid.
It's the economy, stupid. I don't know how to translate it into Indonesian, yeah? But it's the economy, stupid. If you don't understand the economy, you can be fooled by the economists, right? So you must never be intimidated by the so-called experts. I'm talking to my younger guys, right?